Today I want you to make $150 from 208. You can follow my lead and let's make this 150. So I want us to use a strategy called rise and fall. First of all, let's start with creating the bot. So once you log in onto your Deriv account, come to Deriv bot, just click open. So you'll be required to log in. Just click login. So once you're in, this is how I create my rise and fall speedboat. So I click quick strategy. I don't use the accumulators martingale. I use the martingale here on options. So brothers, I don't want to keep rating you. So the first thing you have to note is the asset. This is the market type you'll be trading. So right now by default it's on volatility 100 1s, but you can see all the other markets are here, and we can set it to 10 1s index. The contract type, this is the market type we'll be trading, and we're going to use rise and fall. There are a lot more. There's digits, there's even odd, there's matches and differs, everything else, but I want it to remain on rise and fall. And then we have the condition. For now it can either be rise or it can be fall. I'll leave it at rise for now. My initial stake, because I have 208, I'll be using 40. My ticks, I'll leave it as 1. You could use seconds, minutes, hours, or days. If you're doing a long trade or you're analyzing the candlesticks, that you're looking at probably a day, minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, hours, that one you can go with the hours, seconds, or days. But for me, I want to use ticks. The profit threshold, I want to use 70, so the bot will stop running immediately. We make $70. Then the loss threshold is 208. Why do I put my profit low? Because I want to go for as few runs as possible, also to avoid greed. Because if you put a profit of 1000, it means you leave the bot running for much longer, which results in losses very easily. The size, this is what happens if your bot loses. If you lose $40 and you put a size of 2, it means multiply that 40 by 2, so you'll have 80. So and then the last thing you do is just click load, and that is your bot there. So your expert speed bot has been created there. So before we start trading, let me show you where we will go for analysis. So our bot is on the left hand side, the one that we just created. And then on the right hand side, this is where we're going to do our analysis. This is just trading view. So let me just remove the watch list. I don't need it for now. And then on the volatilities here on Deriv Trader, not Deriv Trader, but Deriv Trading View. So this, I think, is just a partnership that they have with Trading View, where they offer the Trading View UI and analysis tools for free to their Deriv traders. So here you'll have the derived markets which you'll be trading. So we have 101S. I don't trade indexes. I only do those with 1 seconds for faster. The indexes, I only use them for matches and differs. So remember our bot we set 101S. So we're gonna set 101S on this other side. Instead of 24-hour time frame, we're gonna use 1 minute time frame. But remember, you could use 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and 30 minutes. You could even go for 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, whatever. But if you're scalping, always go for the shorter time frames. And then the third one here is indicators. You could use hollow candles, you could use the normal candles, you could use bars, volume candles. They all more or less show the same thing, but candlesticks have more data as compared to just having an area chart or something else, or a line chart or line with markers or a step. So for indicators, I want to get 3 indicators. Just type William, get fractal, get me MACD, and then get me moving average, the normal moving average. Just that, just those 3. Close the zoom, and then let's just wait for one thing. Now we're gonna wait for 2 things. and adjoining like this one that is about to happen here. So let me find my comment. And adjoining, so there's no hurry. And adjoining, and then a fractal on this other end, and then also, sorry, just click on it, a fractal. Those are the two things that we are gonna wait for. And then we are gonna have, let's have a countdown to bar close so that we know when the bar is about to close. So let's remove these ones. So this market I would have entered, but you see there was only one large candle and there was no fractal. So the fractal happened before the MACD joined. So it could be a risky market to go into, because especially you're seeing it has started retesting. And anytime you see such a large candle like this one, the open is here, the close is here, but it has a long wick. If you see a long wick on a green candle, it means sellers have started getting into that market. So just understand it in that term. Green candles, the larger the green candle, the higher the volume for buyers. The red candle, the larger it is or its body, the more sellers there is. So in these terms, these might not be literal sellers and buyers, because this is not Forex. This is computer generated. So always understand that for a computer generated market is the computer that has decided your sellers here, buyers here, but it follows the same algorithm and the same patterns that you see mainly on Forex. But Forex is affected by people themselves, institutional traders, and even retail traders who are placing their orders onto the market, and also news and such things. But here we don't have that, so we're just gonna wait and just get the confirmation like this is about to be a good fall. So 10 on S, 10 on S, TX1. I hope the bot picked the right thing. So you're gonna just wait for the joining. So patience is key. And if the market doesn't accept, you just move to another market. So you wait for the MACD to join and you wait for a clear. If, for example, you could get a candlestick pattern that shows you either it's going up or it's going down, go for that. Look for things like a hammer. Don't go in when there's a doji, because a doji, that is uncertainty in the markets. This is a doji. This one, this is a doji. That is a doji candlestick. That is a candlestick that's showing uncertainty. What do I mean by uncertainty? You can see the body, it closed closer to where it opened, meaning buyers are pushing it up, sellers are pushing it down. So that's why you see it closing where it closed. I'm just wondering if this one has the right thing. Let me just give it a quick test here. Yeah, it's on the right. It's on the right. It's on the right thing. Yeah. So I just wanted to check that bot is doing the correct thing. So we could reset. Okay. So let's just look for market. This one, the 10 on S seems to be fluctuating a lot. So could always move 25 on S. So patience is key. Like this is a good fall. 25 on S fall. Let's see. Let's see. So we just need two runs. I think is, you see it has hit the 76. That is why I was telling you a tighter take profit makes it easier for you to hit your profits faster. Because with 40, you get 38.12. If you win twice, that is 38 times 2 is 76. So that means 76 will be gotten in two runs. So for you to make 150, which is what we are trying to make, is just 2 runs. You see, if you get 4 wins consecutively, you're done with the market. And also avoid being in the market for long. Like, for example, you see, I entered when this candle finished because there was the strong run. But then you see, the market turned while I was entering. And you see it had gone to the Fed rates and stuff. So let's just wait. If it's still a good market, we're gonna go in. Just make sure the bot is well set. So we just need 2 more runs and we will be good. So this candle has 37 seconds to go. So we're just waiting for a good confirmation. So the reason I'm not entering here is because if somebody can tell me in the comment section if you have noticed this in Deriv, I don't know what they do with their candlesticks and their market. Mostly you find that you'll get a fractal, you get a red candle, you get a move upwards. I don't know if it's to liquidate those who are already there, and then you start getting the red candle again. Like right now, you see the fractal has moved. So this was a fake out. There are things, go and read about things we call fake outs. This was a fake out. By a fake out, it means it shows like it was going up, but it ends up going in the opposite direction. So let's just try and find another market. Let's move. You're looking for just 2 extra runs. These are dojis here. Dojis, and then started falling. Like this. Let's see. This is 51S. We're looking for 2 runs only. 2 only. Let's go. 2 only. So if you get 2, if you get one final one, we're done. And you see, in very simple steps, you've already made the money you're looking for. And as I said, look for 2 things only. Only 2 things. If you're a beginner, wait for this adjoining and then a confirmation with the candles. Confirmation. Sorry. Here. Confirmation. Why? Because you see, you have a fractal here. So you can tell this market is going down. And then you can see this strong red candle, and then there's a second one, and finally this started forming here. And you saw like the MACD also started turning strong. So in 2 runs, you already have your money. Yes, every day is not a Sunday, every day is not a winning day. There are days that will not be as perfect as these 4 entries that we have done. But the closer you are to your entries, ensuring your entries are met, the closer you are to becoming profitable, making money. There's a time I told people on here on YouTube, if you can take $100 and turn it into 200, and you can take 300 and turn it into 400, you can take 1,000 and turn it 2,000. If you can't take 10 and turn it into 20, even 1,000 account will not also get you to what you want. You'll blow even that 1,000 account, because what happens is the larger the account, the larger the larger the risk you'll have, risk appetite, I mean, and also the larger your stakes will be. So if this was a $30 account, this would be probably $5 stake. You see? So your risk appetite goes hand in hand with how much you have on that account. So, and always remember, for your deposits and withdrawals, money.moneyagg is a place for you. So if you face any issue, we have our 24/7 support that you can reach out to on WhatsApp, and they're going to help you. So there are guys who are specifically, that is their job. For me, my job is to show you how to trade, show you how to win, and to show you how to protect your capital. For them, their job is to ensure if you deposit, you get your money. If you withdraw, you get your money. So if you wanna learn everything on rise and fall, just learn candlestick patterns and then just have a confirmation bias. Like if the two conditions are not met, don't go in. So that, for example, somebody could see these as started going up and they go in for a rise and then they lose. Don't be greedy. If you decide my confirmation is I need a fractal, and then I need a confirmation candle, and I need another one falling, and then I need MACD to adjoin, and I need either a strong downfall or a strong rise. Like for example, this market will rise at some point. Once this joins and these turn into strong green candles, go for the rise. But for us, we took two fall trades. If you look at the trade we had today morning or yesterday morning, you'll see we took a rise. But it doesn't depend with the time. It depends with how you found the market. And today we only did two markets, 50 1S, and we also did, I think, 10 1S. So you can see, don't force the market. Don't be in a hurry at all. This is real money. This is real money. And I'll also remind you, let me just show you something. Sorry. Because we're done with this, I can just click here, come to Deriv Trader. I just want to see the cashier. Okay, not that. I want to come to this, the reports in the statement. That's what I want to show you. So not all time, I just want to show withdrawals. I can go ahead and close this one and just remain with this. So if you look at this, this account, this is a subsidiary account for me. You can see, for me, I always make sure that if I am trying to make, like for example, this January, I just want to show you how to take a small account and make money off it. So we started on 4th January. You see, it took me 3 days before I traded again. You see, I withdrew $28 on 4th January, and then today, 7th January, we withdrew 153, and I'm going to withdraw again all the amount that is above the 208. So this is what I usually do. If I take an account and say I'm going to I have $300 in this account, any amount that I trade and make above that 300, I always withdraw it. This is the reason. This is not Forex trading. This is binary trading. The chances of you over trading and over leveraging on a trade in binary are higher than in Forex. Yes, Forex may tell you sometimes the guys who do the trade they don't have stop loss, they don't have take profits. It's set and forget, things like the ones Alex G does. For them, they could do that and still look at the balance or the loss that is accumulating and cut the losses. But for you in binary, chances are, as the board keeps running, you keep losing. And once money is gone, it's gone. So we're going to take this challenge step by step. We started with a $300 account in this January, and we're going to try and see how much we will make by the end of January. You can see my withdrawals do vary. Sometimes I withdraw $1,000, other times I withdraw 2,000, 1,800, 2,000. But you can see also my trading times vary. Sometimes I don't trade even for a week. Sometimes I don't trade for 2 weeks, because you have to keep studying what the market is doing. The better you are at understanding the market, money is just a lagging indicator. Your skills and the time you put into the market is a leading indicator. Put as much time into it. Today we are going to take in the extra. Let me see. That is 360 calculator. I'm just opening a calculator on my phone. 360.48 minus 208 minus 208 is 152.48. I'm going to withdraw exactly 152.48. Tomorrow we're going to start with 208 again. That is how you do your trades. So for example, since I had put 200, I think 208 or 300, I don't remember very well, with only two trades, I've broken even. So anything I am making from tomorrow onwards, either I trade once or I trade twice or I trade 100 times, all the money I make from there onwards is pure profit. That is how you do it, brothers. Take your money from the market. Once you take your money, go relax, go do other things, read books, listen to podcasts, do everything that is gonna sharpen you. Avoid, I'm not gonna say avoid alcohol and women, because majority of you, I am sure, are looking for this money to impress those two areas, but that's up to you. So I have said enough. Go look through that video once again, and I hope you understand what I have just taught you guys. Have a good one and enjoy the rest of your evening.